Welcome to HRL Season 14, round number 3 at Bushnell Motorsports Park. Going to be starting the first moto here. All the drivers ready on the grid. Let's take a look at it. In first, on your right, is going to be Luke. On left, in second, Detail. And then third, Vulcan. Fourth, Killer. Fifth, Slaunch. Sixth, Nuked. Seventh, Pancake. Eighth, Real Deal. Ninth, Soul Reaper. 10th, Blake. 11th, Fireball. 12th, Armada. 13th, Roman. 14th, Hunter. And then 15th, Opix. And rounding out the field, Sully starting this race in 16th. And we're green. Lights are out. Let's go racing at Bushnell Motorsports Park. Already issues in the back of the pack for, it looked like Armada, Sully, and Hunter. So not a great start for them. It was Armada again, just having issues after the chicane. Oh! And that was Vulcan. We might need a replay on that already. Wow. I think we can see it here. Killer running it hard into the corner. And yeah, just absolutely tackles Vulcan off the track. And yeah, that is rough. Tough break for Vulcan. With the great starting spot on the grid. But he's going to fall way back right away. And more drivers having issues. Hunter going down with the flip as well. Oh, wow. It starts with the spin out, and then he kind of gets caught in a lag bubble, and Vulcan and Sully, and I don't even know. I don't even know. That looked ridiculous. Oh. I think Opix trying to make some moves there and not able to make it stick. So at the conclusion of our first lap, it's going to be Luke, Detail, and Killer holding on to the podium spot for now. Ooh, spoiler. And yeah, Killer going to get passed up, whoa, by Pancake there, so that'll move him into the podium spot. Whoa! What the hell was that? Sully literally on top of another driver. Not sure what that was all about. Get out of these palm trees here. And yeah, 14 laps, by the way. 14 lap motos for the main event here at Bushnell. So still a lot of time to go, but definitely some rough starts for some of these drivers. Not what they were hoping for. But one driver, I don't know how he's managed this, but I got to highlight it because I noticed it. Fireball in 5th right now. After the rough heat race, recovered a little bit. Improved his starting spot on the grid a bit, but still not that great. But being in 5th for him right now, this is a great bounce back from the heat, I would say, if he can keep it going. But he's got to pass Killer. It's not going to be an easy pass to make, and he's actually trying to make it happen. He's actually going to get passed by Soul Reaper. Tries to retaliate. Oh, and yeah, just into those umbrellas. We've seen that happen with multiple drivers already, and will probably continue to happen throughout this race. Nobody given any room on the inside in that corner. And it's rough because those umbrellas are by far for whatever reason. I think it's just because you have such a open straight before it, and you just get all that speed. Those umbrellas are just the worst on the track. Every time you hit them, it's never good. It's always a ton of time lost. Like some of these you can run over and it's not that bad. Some of these you can run over and it's not that bad. Those are just the worst. Those are just the absolute worst. And again, not the first time. We've seen drivers. Whoa, Killer with just the spin out. Not sure how that happened. That's going to allow Soul Reaper to pass. So we have, what is this? Let's go with an onboard cam for a bit. Oh, wow, it actually went right to where I wanted to go, pretty much. And take a look at where some different drivers are situated. Looks like Real Deal's still pretty far back, and potentially going on board with them at a good moment here, though. as he's going to try to make a move. Oh, into the umbrella, and that was a weird reaction, too. Wasn't expecting that one, and now we have a three-way battle. Sully, Armada, and Real Deal, and, well, basically a four-way battle because we got Blake up here in front as well. Oh, yeah, yeah, everybody trying to get what they can. Ah, yeah, some more weird reactions. Going to the top three, still looking the same at the moment. Oof. Opix taking that spot from Armada there. Oh, and Sully goes down, and just Opix and Armada stuck on each other there. Not sure what was going on. Vulcan trying to get by Nuke, trying to recover after that just unfortunate start that he was definitely not looking for with such a good... Yeah, this actually could have been a really good moto for Vulcan. He had a really good heat, really good starting spot, and just for it to pretty much end right away, super early on in the first lap as Hunter gets cheesed down the chicane there. We definitely caught the end of that. Yeah, not what he was looking for. Could have been his best race of the season for sure. Best moto. But now just in damage control mode, see if he can get any of those spots back, show that he's got some speed on this track and that it wasn't just having a good start in that heat. And now it looks like Fireball. Try to get by Killer again. And is that... I believe that's Roman up there. Whoa! Roman down as I was just about to bring him up. Man! Ah, might need a replay on that one too. Yeah, trying to battle with Soul Reaper. Ah, yeah, just another weird reaction on those. I don't really even think that should have took him out, but goes down and gonna lose a lot of positions there. Man, that is such a tough break for Roman. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 if you want to count Soul Reaper as well, who he's battling with. Yeah, that is a really tough break for Roman. I mean, if he gets by Soul Reaper or at least sticks with him, he's looking at a solid top 5, which would be amazing for him. I mean, he was in the LCQ. He was in the LCQ. The fact that he was that high up already is crazy. And, yeah, the top 5 finish would have been great. I'm sure he would have loved that. But, yeah, that's just such a tough break. I don't know why that crash happened. It didn't look too weird to me with the way he entered the Rumble. Didn't look like he, like, slammed the umbrella or anything, but... For some reason, just even though it looked like a normal entry, a really abnormal reaction to it. Of the shots of the drivers there. Underpass, overpass. Looks like it's Fireball and Slaunch battling here. And this is still the super competitive mid-pack. The mid-pack is insane in this race. And in general throughout this season, but especially in this race. A lot of really fast drivers, a lot of great competition in the mid-pack, a lot of points up for grabs. And it just goes to show as well as we, where are we? Ooh, might have to, we'll check it out real quick. 2 wides. Oh, yeah, just Vulcan battling hard. Just trying to get every position he can. Unfortunate right there. 2 wide into the chicane. That's what's going to happen sometimes. I don't know if Slaunch missed a checkpoint. Okay, I guess he just missed a checkpoint. But yeah, look at how competitive it is. And this is how it's going to be in a lot of the races this year. In this mid-pack. Just lots of talent here. Lots of fast drivers. But when you stack the field and... how important the starting position is and how important the heats are. The heats are extremely important for these Moto 1s. I'd say they determine quite a bit of it, especially for like the top, the podium and like the top 5. Heat race is definitely important for these first motos. That being said, still a lot of points up for grabs, still a lot of positions that you can take here in the midfield, and usually leaves you with like a decent starting spot in that Moto 2 as well, which can definitely be nice for that because, oh, Roman, there it is, getting aggressive. So this 3 wide. Oh, and I expected it to be worse, but really it's just Killer that gets the worst out of it. I expected all three of those drivers to have issues, but somehow Vulcan and Slaunch get through it clean. It's really only Killer that got really poorly affected from that. But yeah, Roman with an aggressive move. Like to see that out of him. Definitely, probably just pissed off after after that weird crash. When he was looking to have potentially like a really good race, like one of his best races of the season, and just trying to regain the best that he possibly can. As we have potentially a lead battle side by side. And as they go into the chicane, it looks like it'll settle out against. We haven't been looking at it too much, but whoa. And potentially Detail going for the move there, but not going to work. But yeah, this lead, Luke, Detail, and Pancake, this lead battle still brewing. And still, I'm sure we'll see some moves before the end of this race. We're going to, as a driver quits on the track, apparently. As we're going to 3 to go, so not that much time. Not that much time left, but I'm sure that we'll see a few last chance attempts at some passes in that lead pack before the closing of this race. So try to keep an eye on it. And yeah, it's looking super close. But let's, I mean, while we're at this lap, while we're at this moment, let's zoom out a bit and take a look at, and this is what I was saying, like, these heat races, like, super important. For Pancake, I mean, he's the only one in this top 3 that started like around mid-pack, like somewhat upper mid-pack, like 7-8, somewhere around there. Well, basically right in the middle of the field to be in the podium spot. But the top 2 right now are the drivers starting in 1-2, so definitely goes to show. And we saw similar things at Jon Snow, Moto 1. I want to say it was Pancake and Roman front row. Or Roman, I think Roman was up there. I don't think he's front row, but I think Roman was up there, and you know, those top finishes for them. Oh, Detail going for it as well. This race for the lead is definitely still not over. Starting to heat up, actually. The pressure is starting to be applied as we're getting close to the end. We're getting real close to the end, so he's going to go for it. He's going to have to make a move soon. Definitely looking for something there. And it could be a 3-way battle, too. That's how close they are now. But yeah, again, definitely goes to show. Because we saw it, I mean, we saw it similar Moto 1 at Eagle River as well. With the top 3. Or at least 2 out of the podium spots. Pretty far up. And that's what we see in these Moto 1s generally is the front row has a pretty good time. As we're on the white flag lap here, actually. So last lap here at Bushnell. Can Detail make anything happen for this lead? Pancake plays spoiler in 3rd. So we're about halfway through the lap already. Through the chicane. Oh, and he goes for it. And almost the spin out. But Detail actually takes the spot. But then Luke fighting back for it side by side. And Pancake still pretty close behind in 3rd. This might make things interesting. Still side by side all the way to the checkered. And it looks like Luke's just barely going to get it at the line. Got super close at the end. But Luke, Detail, and Pancake going to be your top 3. And look at the gap as Soul Reaper. And then it's going to be Fireball actually taking the 5th place. And another photo finish here. And it looks like Slaunch is going to take that one on Sully. Might take a look at a replay on that one, see what happened there. Real Till holding off that position there. So we'll take a look at the results here in a second. Let's see what happened for them. Was anything crazy here? I mean, it looks like it was kind of the same thing as what we saw with the lead battle, or at least similar. Oh, Slaunch must have made a mistake because he's pretty far back. Let's watch it from Sully's POV. Oh, yeah, I mean, very similar, actually. No contact to accelerate it, but basically like kind of spun out a little bit like we saw with Luke in front. It was like almost the exact same thing. And this opens up the door for... And very similar here, too. Opens up the door for Sully. And again, very similar. I believe it's going to be Slaunch, the driver on the outside, with that run. Yeah, take it. That was weird how similar, like, that was actually very, very similar. But yeah, one last look at the replay. Easily the closest battle for a win that we've had all season. But yeah, things got super close here and could have been even more interesting. Like, again, you know, if there was another lap, they were going too wide into the chicane and Pancake pretty close behind. Like, things could have got really weird if there was another lap or two. Oh, okay. Luke was actually on the inside for this. What's wrong for that? But I thought it, for some reason, I don't know why, I thought it was the driver on the outside both times, but Luke actually got it on the inside here, so Sanch was able to do it on the outside for that photo finish. But as you can see, well, already crossed the line there, but pretty close, pretty close. Definitely, definitely the closest battle that we've had for a win all season. All three drivers, like, right there. Full results for Moto 1. Luke, Detail, Pancake, 1, 2, 3. 4th, 5th, Soul Reaper, and Fireball. 6th going to be Roman. 7th, Vulcan. 8th, we got Hunter. 9th, we got Sully. 10th, Killer. Wait, what? Where's Launch? Oh, you should have said him already. Oh, maybe I did. Okay, sorry. There we go. Yeah, yeah. So Slaunch 8th, Sully 9th, Killer 10th, 11th, Real Deal, 12th, Nuked, 13th, Armada, 14th, Opix, 15th. Oh, sorry, that's what it was. I said Hunter is Slaunch. My bad. So Hunter 15th, Slaunch was 8th, Hunter 15th, and 16th, Blake. That was the mistake. Okay, I knew I messed up something there. I was trying to figure that out. But yeah. There's your Moto 1 results. Now we'll head on to Moto 2.